Okay, so last week we went over our prefixes and our suffixes, our basic prefix and suffixes. So who can remember what is a prefix, or how do we find a prefix in a word? Where is it located in a word?
The
Pre. Think about the word pre.
the first.
The beginning of a word. Okay, good job. What about a suffix? Where is a suffix located on a word? Go ahead. What did you? I didn't hear you.
It's in the middle.
Not the middle. That's a good guess though.
At the end.
At the end. Good job. So you said in the middle. The word in the middle is actually called the what word? It's our main word. Not the prefix. That's in the beginning. Root word. All right. Good job. So looking at this list, so I'm gonna give you a hint. There's a suffix in each column. There's one suffix in each column. So let's look at this first column. Who can tell me which one of these words contain a suffix? Is it water, book, or cheater? Go ahead. Cheater. Good job. Because if you cheat, that makes you a cheater. Remember, our suffixes always change the meaning or the action of our word. Okay, what about our second column? I have organized, teacher, and school. Okay, go ahead. Teacher. Okay, because someone who teaches is a teacher. And what about our last column? I have book, lady, and supervisor. Go ahead. Which one is it? Supervisor. Good job, because someone who supervises is a supervisor. All right, so let's look at our prefixes. Looking at the first column, which one of these words contain a prefix? Is it rewrite, look, or table? Remember, our prefix is at the beginning. Go ahead.
Rewrite.
Rewrite. Good job. Because we write something and go back and rewrite it, that changes our action of the word. Okay, so our second column says right, unkind, and mauled. Go ahead. Unkind, because if you're not kind to someone, that makes you unkind. And what about our last column? I have misbehave, behave, and charts. Misbehave. And what does misbehave mean?
You do something bad.
Okay, good job. So this week we're going to look at our suffixes: able, less, full, and ly. And I have a short video for you guys.
At least we know them. All right, here you go.
The world you love shine like never before.
That's a hard describer.
Welcome to Kids Academy.
Okay, let's remember the suffixes. So I may quiz you at the end.
Hello, I am Chris the Word Whiz. We will look at the end of words today. Are you ready to look carefully? Let's go. Suffixes are letters at the end of a word. These change the meaning. We will look at 4 suffixes: full, less, ly, and a bull. Here's one: truthful. When we add full to a word, it means full of, just like it sounds. So, truthful would be full of truth. If you are a truthful person, you are full of the truth, or you tell the truth often. How about painful? What do you think that would mean?
Weird.
Yes, full of pain. Ouch! Another suffix is less. This means without. So if we had use and added less, it would mean.
Alright, so let's pause right here. What does the suffix full mean? When we think about the word, the suffix full, F-U-L, what does that mean?
Full of.
Full of. So can somebody give me an example of a word you can use that contains the suffix full?
Full less.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Speak up a
Full
little bit.
less.
Full, I can't hear you. A little bit
I
louder.
said full less.
Not full less. That's a good try though. Anybody else want to give it a try?
Useless.
That's less. We're thinking about full, the suffix full.
Is full of happiness.
Okay. But if we're going to add that to a word to make it a suffix, how about powerful? If I'm powerful, I'm full of what?
Power.
All right. So look at less. So this is what y'all were trying to add onto the word. All right, let's see what less is.
Without a use. A hammer is useless for this project. It is without use for this. Let's look at fearless.
I know what that means.
Less means without.
Not scared.
So,
Okay, you said fearless means what?
Not scared.
Okay, good job. So you lack fear.
this would mean without fear. She was fearless when she swam in the ocean, so she wasn't afraid. We looked at full and less. Our third suffix is ly.
Okay, so we know full means what? Full of something, right? And then less means without. So those are two main words, full and less. So we have we're full of something, or we're with less, we're without something. So let's look at ly.
This one is a little trickier, but I know you can handle it. Ly answers the question, how? Sometimes it answers the question, how often? You can try this one. She acts friendly to everyone.
I just heard at the end say friendly.
What question
Yeah.
does it answer?
Good job.
How does she act? You got it. She is
It's Kiera.
friendly.
I was thinking that.
You was thinking friendly?
Me too.
Good job. What about another word? Since we know friendly, friend without a friend. Okay. What about the word? What about ly? Maybe like kindly.
Yes.
Okay. What about who else can give me a ly word?
Respectfully.
Okay, I'll take that one too. Nicely. Good job.
Let's look at another word with ly. The
Weekly.
class has a weekly music lesson. This answers the question, how often? A weekly lesson would happen once a week. We have one more suffix for today. A bull. It means you can do something. It looks like the word able, but as
Okay, so this does like the word able. Well, when we're looking at it as a suffix, it's actually pronounced a bull.
A ball.
So that means you can do something. Go ahead. You got a question? Or you want to give me a word? Okay, either one. Question or word? You want to listen to it first to see what examples they give?
What about able?
Okay, so
Like you can able to do something?
yep, that's exactly what able means. So can you give me a word that has a suffix able?
No, that's
I'm
all.
not able to play games.
Okay, that's the actual word able, but think about adding it on to another
What
word.
about I'm not able to bring my toy to school?
That's a good one too. So let's listen to our examples that they give us.
As a suffix, we say able. Like in the word washable.
Washable.
A washable sweater would be a sweater that can be washed.
Hello, Jelly Superman.
What about lovable?
Lovable.
Yep.
The dog is lovable. What would it mean?
Like
Yes, you can love the dog. Nice work. You know 4 suffixes. I bet you will see many of these words now when you are reading. Bye for now.
Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on new videos.
All right, good job. So right now, one second. Okay, so in this cup, I have 6 numbers. And based off these numbers, Matt, let me pull hands out y'all boards first, because we're going to need these.
you got board like this too?
Yep, give me 1 second to explain.
You got a board like this?
Okay, so in this cup contains 6 numbers. I'm going to let 2 people draw a number. We're going to do this activity 2 times. I'm going to let 2 people draw a number. So whatever number you get is related to an action that's on the board. So I have numbers 1 through 6. So for example, if you pull number 2 says create 5 words that contains the suffix able. So on your board, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to create 5 words that contains that suffix. Does everybody understand what we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you gotta pick a number under there, and
Yep.
whatever it says on the board, that number, you gotta try to write down the number.
All right, good job. So who wants to be my first volunteer to pull a number?
Mhm.
Me.
Okay. Oh, your hand first. Mix it up.
Me. Coconut.
Oh no. I picked 2.
Number 2. All right, so number 2 says create 5 words that contains the suffix able. All right, you may use the ones we already used, but I also want you to create your own. So we can go ahead and start right now. If you need help, I'll come around and help you think of some words. Want to create 5? Try to create 5 words that contains the suffix. Able. How you spell what? Reliable? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. R. E. Sound it out as well. Okay. E. E. What letter gives the E sound?
I.
A ball. That's on the board.
What is it?
So what the
A-B-L-E. All right, we should come up with 5 words that contains that suffix. You need help?
So how do I have to do it?
Yep. Give me some good words so I can view it.
reliable?
Okay, I'll take that one. Whichever you could come up with. These are your own creative words.
You're not terrible.
Movable. I'll give you a few more seconds. Let's come up with some more words that contains the boil.
I know one.
5.
Lovable.
You said 5 words?
Yep, good job. Write that on there. If you can't come up with 5, that is all right. I'll take whatever you can come up with. Sound it out. L, the. What letter gives us that V? The. Okay. And then remember a ball is on the board. You got another one? Okay.
You got 2?
All right, let's put our markers down and see what we have. All right, markers down. I know what word you have. It's okay. All right, so who wants to volunteer first? Give me one of their words.
Readable.
Readable. So if something is readable, it is what?
Read again.
Able to be read. Okay. What's the word you have? I like the second word that you picked. What's that second word? You want to share it with the class?
Lovable.
Lovable. So something that's lovable is what?
No.
If someone is lovable, they can be what? Loved, right? Okay. So in the back, want to give a one of your words? Namir, you want to use a word?
Washable.
Washable. So if something is washable is what? Can be washed, correct?
Yes.
All right, let's clear our board. We'll do one more. Clear your board. Yeah, you can hold on to that one because I'm not gonna reuse it. Okay, one last volunteer on this side. Who wants to volunteer? Okay. Sorry, your hand first. Tell us your lucky number.
3.
3. All right, we're going to create 5 words that contains the suffix miss. Miss.
I just got one.
Actually,
What about
sorry
readable?
guys, that's incorrect. We're not going to do that because we didn't go over that one today. How about let's pick another
I
number.
didn't say remix.
Can I do
That's a different miss. Yeah, we're going to pick another one. We didn't review that one today. My apologies. Here, come on. Let's pick another one. Number 6.
I think it is.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
the number 4.
Number 4. Write one sentence that contains a suffix of your choice. So in this one sentence, only thing you have to do is write one word in that sentence that contains a suffix. So it can even be her clothes were washable. Give me one sentence that contains a word that has a suffix in it. And it could be any suffix that you choose. I'm going to give you a few minutes to work on this, and I'm going to come around and help as well. And all week, we're going to do different activities in order for us to practice learning these prefixes and, well, these suffixes. And on Friday, we're going to have a formative assessment that assesses our knowledge of what we have learned this far.
All of us got to draw a sentence.
Yes, everyone, let's write one sentence that contains one word that has a suffix of your choice. So it can be whatever you want it to be.
My clothes is lovable.
Yep, I love it. So keep it to yourself for 1 second. Well, 1 minute, then we're going to review it. But I like that idea. And you can think about even the stuff that was in the video. Think about the suffixes that we learned in the video. Or you can go the extra mile and create a word of your own. Want to give you a few more seconds?
Wait, I'm trying to think as fast as I can.
Okay. All right, we coming along. You got yours together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So waiting on one more person to finish up their sentence.
Who was that?
I can't think of it.
All right. So who wants to volunteer to say their sentence that they created? Okay, go ahead first.
My clothes are washable.
My clothes are
That's the
washable.
one I picked.
Okay, good job.
Lovable.
So what's the sentence you can use with the word lovable? What about who's lovable? My dad is lovable. My mom is lovable. So what sentence do you want to use with that word? Your mom is lovable? Okay, my mom is lovable. I love it. Okay, let's clear our boards. So I'm going to take the boards up. We're going to work on our second activity.
Mine's already clean.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where'd the cup
There are
go?
black bugs.
All right, I need everyone to take out a pencil.
Here.
You didn't take mine.
Thank you. All right, so our last activity for today, we're going to work on this worksheet. We're going to look at our worksheet. We're going to work on it. I'm going to do one, and then I'll let you guys practice and work on it, review together. Okay, so put your name at the top of your paper before we begin. Everybody put your name at the top.
The day is 3/7/20.
Yes. March the 7th, 2022. You don't really have to put the date if you don't want to. Just put your name at the top so I can know whose paper it is. All right, when you have your name, look towards my way so I can know that you're ready to begin. Okay? Okay, so let's look at number 1. Our first word says fold. So that is our base word or our root word. Okay, so let's look at our suffix choices that they gave us. Fold, able, or foldly. Which suffix will we add? Go ahead, thank you, raise your hand. Foldable, good job. So on the first blank, we'll write our new word, foldable. Let's write that on our first blank. And what does it mean when something is foldable?
It is able to fold.
Okay, good job. So we'll write the meaning on our second blank. So our first blank, we'll write foldable. So you'll take this word and combine it with that word. So that'll be our new word, foldable. You write that on the first blank?
I see remember getting on the bus. We see.
Foldable.
I'm not lying.
All right, how about our second word? We have the word cheer. Would it be cheerly or cheerful?
Cheerful.
Cheerful, good job. So we'll take the word cheer and add the F-U-L to it. That'll be our new word. And what does it mean when you're cheerful?
Wait, which one do I call these on the
We're on number 2. So the meaning,
is the ball?
I don't know
Yep.
what the meaning is.
cheerful, happy, excited, full of energy. Right here, number 2.
Ah!
Cheerful.
This one here.
Fold. a bowl. You got it. You got it right. So add your a bowl right there. Add your a bowl to the sentence. And then right here, we're going to write cheerful. So write that word. You want to add that to it. That gives us the word cheerful. All right, so we're going to do one more practice one on the top. Then we're going to move to the bottom and look at the other examples they gave us. Okay, so number 3, pain. When we say painable or painless, go ahead. Painless, and what does that word mean?
That you don't feel anything.
Good job. So our new word will be painless. So you'll take the word pain, and we'll add our less to that word. Painless, without pain. So if I hit my toe on the dresser, on the edge of the dresser, and I say, oh, that didn't hurt, that means it was painless.
Painful.
Without pain.
Do you guys see that? It's crashing into school.
Yep, so our meaning we can put without pain for our last blank. All right, so let's move down to the bottom. Find number 1 on the bottom, put your finger on it so I can know you're there. Find number 1 and put your finger on it so I can know we're there.
Use our words, put our finger on number 4.
On number 1 on the bottom.
We didn't finish all of it.
We're going to go back to it. I'm going to show you guys how to do the second part first. Okay, so this one is a little bit different. This one gives us a definition. We have to come up with a word for that definition. So something that is full of color is what?
Full.
Full of color.
Full of.
Yep. So think about the suffix full. What's the word I can add up? What would be the base word of that word to make? Not rainbow. How about colorful?
Yes.
Full of color, okay? So that means number 1 will be colorful. We'll write colorful on that blank. All right, everybody have it?
I'm your
I
father.
like colorful.
All right, so let's have, look, we have the word color right here. That's the word color. And all that we have to add is our F-U-L. Okay, so our next word says, our next definition says, in a loud way. So if I'm saying, you guys are talking very loud. Would I say laudable, loudful, loudless, or loudly?
Loudly.
Loudly. Good job. So we write loudly on that second blank. Number 2, we're going to write loudly.
I don't know what it means.
L-Y. That is our Lee. L-Y. All right, let's look at 2 more. Then we're going to work on it individually on our own. Okay, so number 5. We went on this on the board as well as the video also gave us an example of it. Okay, so being without fear. What is that?
You have no fear.
If you have no fear, so what is the suffix of that? Would it be able, ly, full, or less?
Fearless.
Fearless. Good job. So our whole word is fearless.
That's fearful.
So for number 5, we'll write fearless right there on the blank. We'll go back to those. Right now we're going to write fearless. Okay, so everybody have that one?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go look at number 8. So So number 8 says full of respect. So you're in a classroom and you're full of respect. You're being what while you're in the classroom?
Prideful.
Would it be respect?
Respectful.
Good job. Respectful. All right. Now I think we might want to do one more practice. Our last practice word. So for number 8, we'll write respectful. All right, and number 10, without care. So if I'm just out here doing whatever, don't care what I do, just what am I being? If I'm driving a car and I don't have a driver's license and I'm just driving crazy all over the world, what am I being?
Reckless.
Reckless. But if think about the word care. Am I being careful, careless?
Careless.
Careless. Good job. So for number 10, careless. Okay, so for the remainder of the assignment, you're going to have the options to either work in a small group with a partner or work one-on-one with the teacher. So whatever you want to do to help. Okay, so it's your choice how we want to work to finish our worksheet.